Mexico has a really beautiful regional food culture where something from one state may taste completely different from another. So my advice is to just
try them all.
Yeah. Go everywhere. One taco here might not be the same as a taco there, but I guarantee you they're all going to be delicious.
That's great. Yeah, I never really thought of San Antonio as a food city before, but I feel like I got to go down there for some of the Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most exotic dish that you've eaten?
We recently used a fish that we've never made before. We've never worked with before. It's a fish called milkfish, and we used it to make a Malaysian dish. And
nasi lemak.
Thank you, nasi lemak. And it was a little daunting to work with this new fish because every fish is different, how you cook it, how you work with it, and it turned out well, but it was definitely something that we were kind of not sure how to approach.
I'd say it was the hardest recipe that we did because it was suggested to us by a friend, and we had no prior knowledge of the dish. We'd never tasted the dish. Not only did we have to do the research, but then I sent the pictures to my friend just to make sure that they even looked right, because we never tried it. And making it to the end of the process, it was nice because not only are we learning the foods, but we're trying to learn how each culture cooks the food.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. So how did you guys go about preparing the milkfish?
The milkfish, luckily we bought it. We bought it whole. The place that we bought it from, they went ahead and gutted it for us and scaled it and everything. So all the hard work was done in that area. We soaked it in apple cider vinegar for about 3 hours. And then we butterflied it out, and we deep fried it. That was the task because the milkfish was huge, and we wanted it to stay. That's the thing about when you're learning the new recipes, all of the tools of your kitchen, they're not designed for it. We're constantly having to makeshift some of our utensils and pots and pans and everything because we'd have to have an awfully big kitchen to house all the different cultures and stuff we try to run through. It was hard to fit the fish as a whole because it's butterflied out. It's very long.
What was the reason for soaking it in apple cider vinegar? Is it a fatty fish?
The taste.
It's the taste, and it also helps with the tenderness of the fish.
Okay.
It has a lot of bones, and if you don't soak it in either garlic or lemon or apple cider vinegar, it has a really fishy taste.
Oh, I see.
It's very, very fishy taste.
If people want to learn more, where can they find you?
People can go to our website. It's www.maizeandhoney.com. It has all of our recent blog posts, our recipe index, has all of our contact information. But if you look on any social media platform and type in Maize and Honey, you'll find us. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of it.
Great. And I'll be sure to post the website on the descriptions tab for the podcast.
Fantastic.
Izzie, James, thank you so much for being on the I Eat That podcast.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for joining me today for this episode. I hope you learned a lot about Maize and Honey and about creating your own dishes from Maize and Honey. They have a great selection of different recipes to choose from. I definitely recommend it. For next week's episode, I interview 2019 Maryland Restaurateur of the Year, Steve Wecker. He owns Mutiny Pirate Bar, 18th and 21st, Cured, and the critically acclaimed Iron Bridge Restaurant. And I will see you next week.